thing called tuna sashimi? 3, 2, 1.
Tune here, back again. This time we got something on the Famicom. This time it's going to be Kid Dracula, or that's pretty much what it was known in the West, but in Japan it's Akumajō Special Boku Dracula-kun, and I've probably just ruined that translation completely, but that was it. Anyway, this is a platform game that came out on the Famicom in 1990, so it's a bit of a late sort of one, and it's a bit of a sort of a parody on the Castlevania games. It's a pretty cool little game, so we'll jump in and we'll play it for a little bit and then we'll run through it. I don't know what the second option is, I've never used it. But there's some mad references to this game. In Symphony of the Night, Kid Dracula is pretty much referenced to be Alucard, and one of the bosses in here shows up in Symphony of the Night as well. Or he's mentioned in Symphony of the Night, I can't remember exactly where. But as you see, it's a platform game. You fire fireballs, you can jump. When you let go of jump, he like shoots to the floor quite fast, so it's a bit weird. You can power up, press fire, and his little face changes underneath. So we'll play this. What I found in this as well, you can, if you do a power up shot on the enemies, you get a coin, and that coin can be used at the end of the level to play like a little game that gets you extra lives. So it's a good idea to use the power up quite often. What you also get in this game is the more you play it, the more you go through the levels and kill the bosses, you get more power ups that do different things. Like one turns you into a bat, one gives you homing fire, another one freezes the enemies, and later on in the game you'll need to use all these powers to kill some of the enemies in the game. Especially the bosses, some of them require different powers to kill. This is a pretty cool little game. It can be learnt, and it could be done in one credit if you play it enough and you know exactly where the jumping is and you get used to it. So you know, it's not one of those rip-off games. It is possible to play it. So when you collect them, you get an extra heart, and you also get all your heart back, which is quite useful. So we'll collect quite a few coins as much as we can and see what we can do at the end of the level. This has got quite a clean, cool little clean art style to this for a NES game. There's nothing too crazy looking, but it does the job. So another heart beer. So what you can do with this as well, you can actually walk pretty far off the platforms, as you can see. So it is quite useful to get really close to the platforms before you jump. As you can see, this is the clock tower level taken from Castlevania. Or very similar idea anyway. So that's one thing this game does have. It has a bit of everything, to be honest. Every cliche you can think of in a platform games it has. It's a water level, it's got a desert level, it's got a clock tower level, you know, it's got a ice level, it's got pretty much most of the things you would expect from a platform game. So you can fire down as well if you jump up. The homing fire is one of the most useful weapons in the game. You get that after the first boss. This game as well had they had a lot of religious sort of things into it, because obviously it's Castlevania and churches and that type of thing. Also had swastikas, which are not swastikas in Japan. The swastika means something else. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it doesn't mean what you would think it to mean. But I think the American release of this game, all that got taken out. And one of the boss beer is literally a Ku Klux Klan. At least that's what it looks like. The bosses are pretty cool in this game. Oh, here we go. That looks easy, but there's another version. But yeah. Oh. Ah. And that's the first level done, guys. So at the end of these levels you get these little sort of mini games you can play. Unfortunately there is one level where you do have to answer questions to get past the level boss, and to be honest that can be a right pain in the ass because obviously it's all in Japanese, but you can get past it if you spend enough time on it. I'm not sure if these were copied out of Magical Hat Turbo Flying Adventure or Psycho Fox. Well, I think they pretty much were because they came out before this game, as far as I remember. So that's your first game and you get extra lives. Ooh, I haven't seen this before, I don't know what this does. Oh, okay. I haven't seen this one before. Just have to put knives in there. Ooh. Oh, I was getting extra lives then. I don't know why. Ow. I haven't seen that before. That's a new one on me. Yeah, as you can see, I got 13 lives now. So you can get lives pretty easy on this game. Right, here's my first power up. You get for completing the first guardian or first boss, whichever you want to look at it. You got the homing fire, which is incredibly useful. See, that jump looks rather hard, but you can make it. What you got to watch as well is when you hold down for power up, there's a slight sort of you get stuck for a slight sort of half a second. The jump in this game takes a little bit getting used to, especially these bits. These bits can be quite awkward. You do hit the platforms as well, so you can't actually jump through the platforms. So what I mean about awkward jumping? Get used to it though, you know. That's it. Music's pretty jolly, which is pretty cool. Jump on the bullet train by the look of it. Right, this next bit, you've best to jump over them. That's the first one down. Oh no! I thought it was going to go then. Here we go. That's our bit done. It can be a little bit awkward the first time you do it. Right, this bit you've got to... the clouds actually move. That's it. You're a strange chicken guardian. So I run through this game the other night, and it's pretty good fun. We did use a lot of continues, but it was the first time we played it, so let's see what bonus rounds it gives me this time. See if it gives me something a little bit different. Right, so I'll go A this time. far end. Aha, I got this again. No, I didn't get anything, but look at it. Look at the more coins, probably I would have had more knives to use. Right, here we go. This is the first water level. It looks like you can't do much, but... this I got the explosion weapon now. That explodes on contact and takes quite a bit of power off the enemies. Right, so you got a very floaty jumps now. So you got to be careful doing this bit. Takes a bit of time in. Always a good idea to keep the power up going. This is a weird one. This takes you right up. Can't go too far up to the top because you will land in some spikes. But the idea is you go up. Oh, that's what I didn't want to do. You gotta keep pushing, come on. Ooh. It's got some funny enemies on this level as well. There's ones that look like, there they are, little guys doing backstrokes, which is quite amusing. They're quite funny there. You gotta watch them, they turn and they explode. So this is where this game gets... Doing well. The guy's doing backstrokes again. Go on, son. You gotta wait for them to turn and doing well actually, but yeah, I haven't been this far, especially I was losing life. I'm doing pretty good. Now we got the boss. I didn't want to jump, that's a bad idea, isn't it? Hit him a lot though. That bubble, the whole bubble will hit you as well. I ain't gonna get hit by it. Oh, that was lucky. Well, it's the best score I've ever had in this so far. I'm doing pretty damn good. I got the bat power up now. Right, I'm going to choose A again. Oh, that's cool. B, whatever that does. Ah, this is the can one. You've got to guess what colour the knickers are. I hazard a guess. Right, here we go. Let's do one then. No, that was wrong. Oh, I thought I'd get more chances there. Ooh. Right, slidey level, as you can see. I found that pulling down instantly stops you. Now this game starts to get tricky. Oh. You gotta jump before it hits the floor now, and then you can jump onto the other one. Right. That's it. Now that's what I wanted. Oh, I fell off the platform. See what I mean about getting a bit tricky? Should have jumped across. Well, it's definitely going downhill fast, guys. Took us a little while to do this the other night. Well, I'll catch you when it comes back up. Just wait on that, jump across. That's it. Oh, damn snowman. Best to take your time on this bit. What is, you got to go down here. Now this bit was pretty difficult. You hit those spikes, you're dead, basically. So doing all right, concentrating though. Right, this is where your first power-up comes into. You gotta watch with the bat. You get 5 seconds, but if you touch anything, you instantly change back. As you'll see when I hit the wall. And there's a lot of momentum on, as you see. Oh no! That'll teach me not to take any notice. There's a lot of momentum on that bat. It's a tricky little platform game at times, this is. But it's all learnable, that's the good thing about it. I didn't think I'd jump very high then. That'll teach me to take my hand off the pad. Here we go, concentrating. Sorry guys, I'm not speaking. Oh, I didn't jump very high. They're a nightmare. Right. I've got 5 lives left. Can I do it? See, it's got, as you can see, this game's got some tricky bits. It's good fun though. Right, a little tap jump. Right, here we go. Ooh, that was close. Oh my god, that's solid. That's really hard. With the momentum on the bat. If it didn't have momentum on the bat, it would be a lot easier, but it's quite tetchy on the controls. Like the sliding is, but oh, that is really hard work. Well, I'm gonna do it. panic, that was. Yeah, but as you see, this is a cool little platform game. It's not easy. It definitely takes a bit of practice to play it. But I reckon it could be done on one life once you get good at it. And you know exactly what you're doing on these bits. Just tapping it very, very lightly. Oh, I didn't. Look at the spikes. Ah. I should have pulled across. Tap it lightly. Remember the spikes at the bottom. You only got 5 seconds to get up here. So you can't hang around too much. My last life then, guys. If I can't do this bit, that'll be the end of the video. And I need more practice. I'm going to do that because... oh, wrong button. Anyway, guys, that's Dracula Kid, or Akumajō Special Boku Dracula-kun. Easier just call it Dracula Kid. Yeah, as I was saying about this game, it's pretty cool. It's a bit tricky, which is good though, because you know it's not particularly too long. It's a bit tricky, but I reckon you could do it on one life once you start learning the levels and get good at it. You can pick it up on loose cartridge. I have seen it going for about 20 quid loose. But if you're talking eBay prices on a boxed version, there's a boxed version on eBay at the moment for 80 quid. But if you go to Yahoo Japan, you might be able to get it cheaper, maybe about half the price. Which I might start doing now myself instead of using eBay these days for Jap games. Start going to Yahoo Japan instead and order stuff off there, because it's a lot cheaper basically. But yeah, cool game. I reckon it's worth... yeah, 7.5 out of 10 maybe, something about that, you know, decent enough game, nothing super fantastic, not as good as Mario 3 or anything like that, but a pretty cool fun game, and something that most people in this country probably never even knew existed or played. So yeah, cool game, recommended. Anyway guys, I'll catch you in the next review. Bye now.